We need a cook, Jesse. We need a cook, you hear me? We've cooked! The only thing cooked here is me.
I am potato.
Hey boys, welcome back to Stationeers Vulcan. We're back on hell. Finally! My god, it's been a hot minute. That's a lie. It's been about 3.5 hours since I recorded the last one. I realized that this needs to go out more than once every 16 years. And so, I shall not disappoint. I swear to you. Let's put away all our stuff. Look at it. He's doing it with muscle memory. He's not even looking at the controls anymore. He's the greatest gamer to ever do it. He's clicking a lot of stuff he probably shouldn't. There we go. Okay, turn it on. Perfection. Now, the situation we're in is dire. We are constantly running out of power, which ironically enough is actually helping cool down the base overnight because we're not producing as much waste heat as we were before. But it's not exactly a long-term solution. We kind of need to have power available to us all the time and then turn things off voluntarily. That's the big strat that many countries are still working on. In order to do this, we're going to need a lot of resources so that we can build our Stirling generators. We kind of went over the basic outline of the plan last time, but I'll go over it again here for those who missed it. So, in order to make Stirling engines work, we're going to need to capture daytime gas to use as our hot side and capture nighttime gas to use as our night side. At the beginning, we can just turn the thing on and off between the day and the night so that it doesn't blow itself up. We're going to need a space to do all that on. That's the platform. We're going to need to capture the gas to put in the tanks that we want to store. We're also going to need to do all the plumbing to link it up and the automation to make sure it doesn't go kablam. Now, in order to do any of that, I'm going to need steel. A lot of steel. In order to make steel slightly easier to get, I would like to get some glasses. And not the... Hold on, I need the sensor glasses. These ones. So these are pretty cool, but they require something called Inconel. Inconel is this one right here. It's a real nightmare to make. We have a pretty high temperature range, just above 600K, but a super tight pressure range. This is a bit of a pain to do without... automation, but we're gonna do it anyway. We're gonna cook, baby.
Yes, science!
So we gotta get the pressure up to 2.35 megapascals first. Now listen, the dream here, honestly, straight up, is probably just to wait for daytime. Is the sun rising or setting? I'm lost here, hold on. The sun appears to have set, which is a pretty good time to go do some extra mining here. So I'm gonna go do that. I'm gonna go continue excavating down below the base. And then I guess we'll hop back in. Yeah, when the daytime hits. Because I want to get that 1000 C daytime gas and just flood the furnace with it.
Tomorrow.
Okay, the next day is upon us. The sun is high and the temperature is insane out there. So let's go ahead and slurp down some of that gorgeous, gorgeous daytime juice. Look at that temperature, 1.37 kilokelvin. Absolutely insane. Okay, pump it all into the furnace. Oh, that's so perfect. Look at that pressure. Just keep it rising. Keep it rising. Okay, we just want to absolutely utilize that as much as possible. Now, let's have a look at what our requirements are for Inconel. So we got to get the temperature. That's sorted. We got to get the pressure. We're on our way. We need to get gold, steel, and nickel in a 2:1:1 ratio. Okay, now let's keep this ore in there. That's other two parts of a ratio. We need to make 40 iron quick. Oh, 40 steel, sorry. And we need to go drink some water as well. Sorry about that. Now, I did off-gas some of this already. So, let's grab 30 iron and 10 hydrocarbon. This has all been off-gas, so it shouldn't affect the temperature. And that'll make us a mini batch of steel. You have to make this separately first. Chuck in the steel. Chuck in the nickel. Chuck in the gold. Now, this has not been off-gassed. So, what I'm anticipating is that it should spike the temperature once the oxygen reacts. Yes, there we go. Which is also going to push up the pressure as a result. And there we go. It was in range for just a microsecond. It was between 23.5 and 24. And there's our Inconel. We can chuck that into this thing. We're going to go ahead and make our sensor lenses now. The sound of this poor man dying is quite distracting. Silicon and steel. Well, I need to make some more steel. Oh, we're not going to make it Crud. Okay, I'll have to wait till the daytime comes so I can pump in more. The days are very quick now in winter. Nights are very long. Okay, get me in here. Let's drink some water. Get this man stop crying. And then we'll be back to it. Oh, it's a little cold in here. Wall cooler did a little bit too well. In other news, our oxygen tanks are now both pressurized us to 9 kilopascals. We're producing oxygen, baby. It's official. And opening the waste tank gave us enough enough warmth back that we're not freaking out anymore. Alright, put me back out there. Okay, so we have the correct ratios, but it is too cold to make our steel. Alright, so in the meantime, we just need steel and silicon. We can just steal that from somewhere else. There's some steel there. We just need a tiny little bit. We don't have any silicon, though, do we? Yes, we do. Excellent. Okay, the lights are all off, I'm aware. Listen, we're working towards it. Okay, so make me the sensor lenses, and then I need the sensor processing unit, the ore scanner, this one here. T-rays, that's something else I want to check out. Iron, gold, copper. Okay, make me the sensor processing unit, and then we need to take all this out and make ourselves some wireless batteries. A large wireless battery to go with this. Okay, the Inconel can get stashed. Super useful stuff, but we don't need it right now. It's mostly for like rocket parts and things. And then I need you to come over here and make me a battery. The big wireless one. Perfect. And then you know what? Give me another Omni power transmitter, because the one on the roof is currently off. So that's why my my lights keep dying. Ah, literally fits perfectly in right there. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, and there's our little wireless cell. You gonna charge, Chief? Yeah, there you go. Okay, so let's put the glasses together. Oh, wait, hold on 1 second. There's a much more critical step. No, I painted the floor black, didn't I? They already painted black. Are you sure about that? There we go. Okay, chuck them on the ground. Oh, chuck them in your pocket. There you go. Put in the sensor processing unit. Put in the battery. Press 2. Turn them on. And now, I got wall hacks. Look at that. I can see gold. I cannot see dead people, though. They're all inside there. I don't need the sensor glasses to know that. They're all in there. Okay. We have the power of X-ray vision. Incredible. This is going to make finding resources later much easier. Okay. In the meantime, I suppose we could go find some more resources. I've got enough. I think in the meantime, we start printing what we're going to need to build our area. So we're going to need lots of tanks. Okay, I already have 3 tanks. 5 of them is what's needed to make the big one. We can print 2 more, which is perfect. So we can make our hot gas tank. That's actually fantastic. Let's then start working on the other parts of this. We're going to need the IC chips and the IC housings for them. Give me the IC chip. There we go. Solder, steel, gold, electrum. Do you guys say solder or solder? And which one is wrong? And where's my steel? There's my steel. Okay, lovely. Let's make the chip, and then I'm going to need the housing. I actually need 2 of these. Don't think I have enough for both, though. Can make the other housing so long. Okay, next up we're going to make a bunch of canisters, just like these 3 here. And these are eventually going to be filled with volatiles, just like that one. I think let's do 5 of them. Because our volatiles do very slowly fill up and cool down. And I'd like to just be ready to take advantage of it when the time comes. And I think we need to preload them. You only need to make them once. The working gas should, hopefully, fingers crossed, kind of just sort itself out over time. It's not one of those things you really need to babysit, but if you do it right. If you do it wrong, you blow up. So, okay, so we spray. First off, turn that on. Spray this, 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 and this. Those are going to become our volatiles canisters. Okay, lovely. I'm sort of just working on stuff I can while I'm waiting for the temperature to normalize. Oh, actually, you know what? We can chuck these outside here and then just go check what the temperature is outside. I don't know why I don't yet have a outside temperature reader. That's something we should make. It's 1,000 degrees Celsius. Okay, we're good. Pump air in, please. Temperature's gonna spike up. Yeah, very nice. And let's go ahead and get our mega stacks of steel. What is that? 1,160 steel. That'll do it. Okay, but we're not done yet. Not even close. We got all that hot gas coming in. Let's make use of it. I want to throw in all of the ores I have gathered. So first do the silicon, the copper, Those are all ones I've already off-gassed, so let's just use them quickly before they cool things down. Turn you off for a second. Let's actually pump this out. And I want to get the maximum temp I can out of that. We are cooking today, baby. Okay, copper ore processed. Now comes the hot stuff. So I'm going to do an output of 40, an input of 50. So we're going to slowly raise the pressure. Actually, don't. Let's go a little bit less. And let's start running all this ore through. So give me the 100 stack of iron. Then we'll do the silicon. And I'm a bit scared to run them all at the same time. I'm not going to lie to you. We're going to need all that silicon, all that steel to make all the pipes and things I want to make for this. This is a mega project. Okay, 160 grams of steel. Come with me. You are going to work in the auto lathe and you are going to become frames. Many frames. Go. And you can have a stacker too. Okay, you're processing that silicon for me. You're too hot. Close. No. Shit. Okay, cool down. Slow down that. Let's heat it back up. Okay. Bellissima. Then you can do the 730 copper. Why not? That big drill sure does mine stuff, let me tell you. Okay, keep that temperature coming. It's cooling down, but it can't keep up with the flow of 1,000-degree nightmare fuel straight into that chamber. That is a lot of copper. That is a glorious smelt right there. Okay, you'd think this will set us up for a while. You'd be wrong. Although this super stack over here can just get turned into cable. Lots and lots and lots of cable. And these can start getting pressurized. So we had the pressure just right last time. Let's use it again. Are you at the correct temperature? I think 288 is right. Yeah, you're at 14C. Perfect. Go ahead and pressurize that red boy. Okay, plenty of great stuff in the backlog here. Plenty of things running in parallel. That's what you want to see. You are climbing in pressure. Excellent. Okay, so what are we going to need? We're going to need like a lot of heavy cable to connect this up to our power. We're going to need an insane amount of this right here. Insulated pipes. We're going to need powered vents. We're going to need hydration. Okay, powered vent is the next one on my agenda here. Give me the powered vent. Okay, steel electrum invar. Oh, crud, I cooled it down. Whoops, that is genuinely my mistake. Okay, vacuum it out. We'll have to run it tomorrow. I just let it run too long. I thought this was open. That's my miscusi.
Sorry.
Copper is just going to have to wait. That's fine, we have plenty. Okay, steel electrum invar. Okay, how many frames you got? 55 frames? I think that's enough frames. Why don't you go ahead and start making me sheets? Start making 100 steel sheets. 55 frames, 100 sheets. It's a match made in heaven. There's the powered vents. Put them over there. We can probably cycle this over for the next one. You're at 21k. You're at 5. Okay, you're perfectly cool. Go ahead and swap that out. So if I chuck that on the floor and evaluate it, what are you at? 56 moles. Perfection. Grab you, stick you over there with the finished ones up top. 150 cable coil. I'm going to say that's good enough. And let's switch to the heavy cable coils. Okay, then I'm going to go chill in here and we're going to do some programming while we shower. And by shower, I mean stand in a room with my arms raised up slightly so that the stink wafts away. Like a real gamer. Let's have a little sip. Okay. Step 1. What is step 1? Step 1 is chuck this on the ground, open it up. Okay. Step 2. We need to program a little piece of code. Okay. And the purpose of that code is going to be to suck gas into a big tank when the nighttime hits. Oh, sorry, when it's the middle of the day. When it's over, let's say when it's over 500C. All right. Jamiroquai, is that you? Okay, so this is what we use to create the night gas. We're gonna co-opt this code, and I'm just gonna let the background run until that that shower symbol goes away. So we're gonna alias the sensor to D0. That's fine. We'll alias the tanks to D1. No, that's gonna change. We're gonna define some stuff here. Okay, so powered vents will be this variable, and we need the powered vent for this one. Forget the large vent. What does a large vent cost me? Okay, powered vent takes 250 watts. A large vent takes 500 watts and is made with 2 vents. Yeah, why not? Okay, we'll just do it with the big one. So let's grab this. We'll make 2 of these. Okay, so powered vent's going to be that one. We'll put this down as, we'll call it large vent. Okay, so that's going to be any large vent on the system is going to be called a large vent. Then we're also going to want to define the tanks, the big ones. This. There we go. Define large tank. Okay, lovely. Okay, then load into R0 the sensor temperature, convert it to Celsius, and then I want you to check if it is over 550. So set greater than 0. Sorry, set R0 to be 1 if the temperature is greater than 550 C, which at the daytime it definitely will be and well into the night, but in winter that should still work. Load into R1 the tank's pressure, so we want to call that large tank. Okay, then we're going to just do a quick pressure check. Check if it's at 5 megapascals, that's fine, and then you can go ahead and set batch all the vents to on. Okay, pretty straightforward. So if both of those things are true, we turn the vents on, jump back to start. Super straightforward. That will capture all the gas for us at night. You'll love to see it. Go ahead and put this on. Take me out there, boss. I must say, I'm loving how this base is coming along. Still nighttime. Man, these, I can't tell if it's summer or winter, but these nights are long. 61 steel sheets, plus 39 steel sheets, totaling 100. Okay, 55 frames, 154 sheets. That's a pretty good place to be. We also have some iron walls. I'm going to go put these down outside, just so we have a bit more of a walkway, you know? Okay, lovely. Okay, next point of order is going to be to figure out where some of this stuff goes. So big tank, big tank. This is where our storage for our super hot gas is going to go. Our daytime hot gas. I'm thinking, okay, let's just do some theory crafting here. I need a vertical perspective on this. Okay, there's my toes and there's the base blueprints, sort of roughly. This might be hard to see. Looks very cool with the background, doesn't it? Okay, I went too high. The game doesn't like it. Right now, all our atmospherics are done directly in front of me, directly below my toes. Okay. I want to move this night gas capture setup over here onto this platform. So we want to make the platform a little bit bigger. And I want to move the volatiles capture down there. Do that separately. I want to move the hot gas capture down there. So I think what I want is 3 large tanks over here for cold gas. All the atmospherics to work with them over here, and then 3 large tanks over here for hot gas. And then down over here, below the base right now, we'll build the Stirling generators, or at least maybe under this platform, at the very least. Yeah, okay, let's go get the frames. And we are out of power. Okay, cool, we're building tomorrow. Yeah, I think it makes sense to have hot gas here. We can run it into the furnaces, do all that sort of stuff. Yeah, it'll work. Assuming we build out to there, yeah, we'd have it here. This is where our cold gases would go. So we'd have one there. How big are these tanks? They're just shy of 1 full frame. 1.5 frames. Okay, so that would go there. That one would go there. The next one would go there. So I need to build this out by 1 more frame. Okay, cool. That would be our 3 big cold tanks. Then I'd need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spaces for quote-unquote average tanks, plus a gap maybe for a bit of safety. And then, okay, so we'll build the hot tanks here. Okay, so that's going to be my hot tank. And I am going to choose, I guess we'll do it in red. I guess we'll just, instead of, it's not volatiles, this is just hot gas. But hot gas is already, volatiles is already red. Orange is fuel right now, but we don't use that much else. Pink I want to use for coolant. Okay, orange can be the hot gas. There we go. Saves us having to spray paint all of our pipes because they'll come out orange anyway. And then we'll do green for cold. Sure. Need more colors. I think everything I want to build here can just be built on walls. Can this be built on walls? Yes. Okay, so I don't need to spend full frames here. Although eventually we are going to want them. Yeah, no, never mind. I'll just put this back here. Something to walk on. Okay, and we are out of power. Simple fix for this is to very quickly swap this over turn on your sensor lenses. Go get some coal. Right there. And just chuck it in the generator so you can run your airlock. Okay, we got 102 heavy cable coil. That's definitely gonna be a start. Okay, let's have a sip of water and then get to work. We got some building to do.
Day 2.
Alright, bit of an apology there. I've got a frog in my throat by the look of it, but we have got this built. That looks really good. I am now going to put down... I've got the other space for the other tank set up. So let's put down the vents that we know we're going to want to siphon gas sort of from the outside into this space. I do think I will eventually enclose this. So I don't want to build the vents here now. I think I'm going to plan ahead and I'm going to build them somewhere else. And I think that somewhere else is going to be the roof. Yeah, why not? Okay, let's go get the vents. Let's get some insulated pipes printing. We're going to need 20,000 of them. And yeah, then we figure out the rest as we go. So these would go like this somewhat. And I think eventually I'd have one big vent for each tank. That makes sense, right? That seems like a sensible number. And they will go here. Okay, perfect. Can I build? I want them on the outside. Perfect. So let's put that right... Oh, I'd say right there. Can probably actually even go back a block. Then I need the welder and plastic sheets. Very nice. And then a long pipe going up. That'll be a T-junction. And I need a lot more pipe. Ain't that always the case? Am I right, ladies? God damn it. What's going on with my voice? It's the meth. It's gotta be. If you're a federal agent, that was a joke. Is 100 pipes enough? I don't think it is. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think it's even close. Okay, cool. That's done. Then we need a temperature sensor to see what the temperature outside is like at any given moment. And we also need a place to put our icy housing. And this is going to be the one that specifically controls these vents and this whole monitoring system. We'll have another one to handle everything. I want them separated just to sort of improve control and redundancy. So where do I want to put my circuit housing? I'm very tempted to just build like a little room for this. Do you know what I mean? Or like have it on a wall facing this. I was thinking like it's having like a little control room, you know? Maybe that just goes along the back wall? Maybe that just goes along the back wall. Maybe it just goes right here. Okay, that's going to be our little control room right there. Yes. Good. We'll put some shutter doors on it or something. They can make them open up when you get close. Okay, because yeah, I can put my circuit housings on here. That's all going to work. You know what I'm actually realizing? It'd be pretty dope to have these be color-coded. So let's do that. I'm thinking yellow... Oh, you know what? Make them orange. Orange cable for this network. Run them on the floor, and we'll just put gratings down just so it's easy to track where everything's going. I need to start designing from first principles again. We're no longer building from survival. We kind of are, but we're getting closer to the point where we don't need to build like that anymore. We have a bit more space now. Okay, dope. So we've got the tank wired up to the connector. I just need to be reminded what pin that was meant to be set to. So it doesn't matter, it'll work for all of them. And we're looking at the D0. Okay, D0 for the sensor. Where do I want to attach said sensor? I'll definitely need it to be outside, so right over here makes sense. So we're going to call that hot gas sensor. And that's going to be set to pin 0. Perfect. Okay, we can turn that on. We don't have any power in there, but that's okay. We'll get some. And oh, I can see this is going to look so cool. We're going to have so many cables running out like rainbows. It's going to look gorgeous. Then we need a bunch of battery power. And I am going to preemptively wire up this entire run. So this little control box could do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is that right? Yeah, 7 IC circuits. That's gonna be perfect. Plenty. More than I even have codes to write. You got lozenges? Oh, slap me. Oh, hit me up. Oh, hell yeah. That's the good stuff. Thank you. And voila, just like that, our backbone now connects all the way down here. I will put an APC on this side as well, so that we have dedicated power, just keeping this closet alive. It's pretty important that works. But we can turn that on now. Hey, and it's complaining. There's an error at line 10. That's totally fine. I assume said error is that there are no vents attached. So let's go ahead and attach some vents. So data and power probably need to be separate. How much do these things pull? They pull 500 watts. Okay, no, so we can put this all on the same line. Very nice. We can use the cheap cable. Okay, dope. So we've got our big vents set up. We want to set these bad boys to be inwards only. Let's see if that works. Error at line 10 again. Okay, let's see what line 10 says. Load into R1 large tank pressure. That is connected. Maybe I need to use the average pressure because it's not just one tank, is it? I think maybe we actually just need to use a pipe analyzer to make this work. Okay, let's grab this. Let's grab that. Turn that off for the moment. Let's go make a pipe analyzer, and that's how we fix this problem. Because it can't read... I think it's because I'm not reading from a specific tank. I'm trying to read from all of them, an individual variable, which doesn't really seem to make sense to the code. Totally fair. So I think what we do is we don't read from the tank, we just read from a pipe analyzer on the tank. And that'll read from all of them anyway, because it'll average the pressures between them, just like the game does. Health critical. You'll be fine. Health is a resource, buddy, don't you know? Oh my god, and we got a full tank of oxygen. Never thought I'd see the day. Okay, it looks like we might have to take a detour soon to collect some more water from a trader. And that's not looking very good. Okay, so I think what we need to do... I mean, we'll keep the large tank there, but let's alias to D1 a pipe analyzer. We'll call it the analyzer. Put that on D1. And then we want to load in the analyzer temperature. Okay, so right now this variable's doing nothing. That's fine. I want you to load in the analyzer pressure. So the pressure from the analyzer system. And if we have a look at the pipe analyzer, it has a pressure reading. Perfect. But we can also probably cycle this now. 288. Oh, I'm so glad we set this system up when we did. Okay, 2 more canisters to go, and then we can run... Each canister gives us another Stirling engine we can run. We don't have to do them all at once like this. We could just, you know, do it as they needed, but whatever. The sun is so low in the sky at this time of year. It's crazy. I didn't realize the orbits changed that much. It's really cool. And we'll actually put you at head height, and then put the other one a little bit lower down. That's sort of our backup, right? Oh, it feels so good to finally build, like, real systems and not all this sort of, like, scuffed duct tape stuff we've been working on for ages. Alright, pipe analyzer on. Lovely. We do need to add power to this system. So that needs to branch off of the main line there. And I guess we can just connect it here. Or maybe we should do the power connections up on top of the roof here. That works for me. So in that case, we would want it to get some sheets, get some glass so we can build on it. And that'll go there. I need power transformers and an APC. Okay, cool. That's just going to make that a tiny bit easier to work with. This can then get put in there. We need to set the pipe analyzer to D0. Perfect. Let's pick up this heavy cable and we'll rather just put this behind an APC. Okay, lovely. That's on. You're turned on and you're doing nothing. Nor should you. Okay, that's on. Now I need to provide power to that network. Okay. which will be done by use of a transformer or 20. So you're going to be set to 4999. Turn you on. Oh, and I want to change this color. Let's make that a hideous brown for now. Oh, you know what? How about just black? Okay, we won't know if that does anything until the sun comes up. So we're going to have to just wait for that. In the meantime, the stat is on. Okay, cool. I need to get some more coal to keep the batteries alive. And then I'll see you guys in the morning, and we'll see if that turns on and starts harvesting us some hot gas. Okay, we're going to have to wait a little bit longer than expected, unfortunately. A storm has run through, which is going to trash our solar, not that it's doing much anymore. I think the solar angle is now so low that they're just barely getting any sunlight during the day, which kind of sucks. No matter how much we turn off, it doesn't really solve anything. I did discover this, the stairwell. This is not a block I've used before, but I like the look of it. I've always used stairs, these ones, but this must be new. I like the way this looks. I think we'll be incorporating this in our bits. So that's passes with, there's a pass-through at the back behind the stairs. Oh, I see. Front pass-through, back right? What does it mean, Jenkins? What does it mean? There's only an entranceway on the back right. Oh, Mr. Potter, he lives under the stairs. I see, and then this one's got no pass-through. Okay, cool. Well, we're definitely going to make use of those. I think that's going to look cool as hell. Unfortunately, right now, we can't do much, except wait. So we have got our huge gas tanks. I suppose we could, there we go. I was going to say, print some more. Do we have, I think one of them probably went in there. Yes. We need 3 more. There's just more silicon. Okay, well, that can probably wait. Those can just get stacked for now. I wanted 1 more. This one here. There we go. Just so we've got, like we can use that for our cold gas next time. Okay, very nice. What else do I need to work further here? You know what? Some more steel frames would honestly be pretty sweet. Do I have any more steel? I must. We made so much. Yeah, there's a ton in here. Okay, we're going to use that to go beneath this space now and plan out where the Stirling engines are going to go, because they need to be in an airtight space to work at optimal efficiency. Finally, the storm has ended. Okay, fantastic. Let's, oh, look at that. Perfect timing. Let's grab our frames. Let's get outside. Okay, what am I working on? I'm hoping to see the vents turn on. That's going to let me know the code is working and that we are going to start storing and hoarding our super hot gases. That's going to be amazing. Okay, I now need to decide where I'm going to put my Stirling engines. And I think we go under. You know, we can always move this back by 1 more frame. And now it's not uneven. Perfect. Oh, no, now it is uneven. That's even more perfect. I want it to be uneven. Give me this. So this whole setup's going to change. That's totally fine. I'm going to put a block just here just so I remember to move it. And then we can knock out the centerpiece and decide where the stairwell's going to go. I think it's going to go right there. Dead center. Okay, so let's say, for example, we arrive below the base with purpose. So we've come down 2 blocks and we're building here. There's our frames. So you would come like so. No, you need doors. I want doors on all sides. Now pass through the front. Yeah. Okay, and then we flip it, and this one doesn't need doors. Okay, and then we need to knock out 1 more frame. Okay, 1 more goes there, and then we've got our 3-point stairwell taking us down. Lovely. All right, so let's go plan our room down there. Maybe we just go up a block? That does solve all our problems. Yeah, let's just go up a block. Oh, that's perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. Okay, nice. So we go down, and And then we're in the little crawl space where they'll happen. Maybe we do go 2 down. Yeah, okay, so I need another one of these. No problem. Alright, but that's not why we're up here. We were up here to see. Did these turn on overnight? Yes, they did. We have 5 megapascals of 1.2 kilokelvin pollutant. That's insane. I think we can go higher. I think that 5 megapascals is undershooting it. Let's go 45,000. I think that's what we want. And let's not suck it in unless the temperature's over 750. That's going to be our summer. There you go. Our summer temperature. Is it winter? Because, I mean, the sun is setting a lot quicker. Does that make this winter? Winter's hotter? Is winter determined by temperature or duration of sunlight hitting the planet? So, oh, I guess it's not a sun, is it? Oh, we're at the low point in our orbit. That's what's going on. Interesting. Well, that's the highest angle, I guess. Alright, so then tomorrow that's going to kick back on. But that works. Congratulations, gamers. We did it. I'm going to go and quickly put in one under here. And then we can wrap it up for today. Okay, excellent. There we go. We have a stairwell. We don't have a room down here, but we got the stairs leading down to them. For sure. Definitely worth our time. Absolutely. And you know what? This is a huge OSHA hazard. We're going to need those to be yellow, just to be absolutely certain that no one has a good time looking at them. Okay, perfect. I think that is all we've got time for today. Gamers, thank you all so much for hanging out. I'm going to go deal with my moodlets. I'm going to go build our little room down here for our Stirling engines. And when we come back next time, we're actually going to build the damn things, I promise. Thank you all so much for hanging out. Thank you all so much for being here. It has been an absolute pleasure to croak my way through this episode. My voice is so hoarse. And I will see you all in the next one. Cheers. You made it to the end of the video. Congratulations and thank you. That puts you in the top 3% of viewers. Here's another video that YouTube thinks you're going to like, and here is a list of all the patron and channel member names. If you don't see yours on there, you can find a link down in the description where you can sign up and support this content directly. If your name is on there, well, you probably already know that, huh? So, what are you still doing here?